And joining us now to expand on the Middle East's ongoing reactions to the United States peace plan, we have Dr. Martin Sherman, the founder and executive director of the Israel Institute for Strategic Studies. So first, let's talk about these annexations. How feasible is it that Netanyahu can and will annex anything anytime soon?
Well, I think it should have been annexed a long time ago. I think it's just a matter of political resolve and will in Israel to do it, especially the areas that you're talking about, which exclude the major Arab population centers. So I think that Netanyahu should go ahead and do it. I remind the viewers that the annexation or the extension of Israeli law to the Golan was unilateral, and the unification of Jerusalem was unilateral as well.
But how can he annex anything right now if the Palestinians are rejecting this outright and the U.S. isn't necessarily approving these immediate plans?
Well, as I say, no one approved the Golan, and there was great American anger at the Golan issue, and we've got now a far more amenable administration in Washington, and I think at least the Jordan Valley should be annexed now before the election, because after the elections you don't know who's going to win and you don't know what coalition partners there would be, and I think that the annexation basically will take any serious Palestinian states off the table.
Well, so again, though, going back to the United States' response, because you touched on that for a second. Ambassador Friedman is now warning Israel against unilateral annexation in Judea and Samaria, the Jordan Valley, and north of the Dead Sea. So,
right, which interestingly, you also just said that annexing would take the future of a Palestinian state off the table completely, which is perhaps
well, it's better than taking the future of Israel off the table, because that's what a Palestinian state means.
Well, not under the Trump peace plan.
Sorry?
I mean, under the Trump peace plan, they would have a state side by side.
Yeah, but in this universe, Palestinians would never agree to the kind of Palestinian state under the Trump parameters. I don't think they could even do it. For instance, how are they going to disarm the Hezbollah and the Hamas and the Islamic Jihad?
Might there be any sort of reprisal from the United States in any way if Israel were to unilaterally annex?
I would be surprised if there would be a serious reprisal against Israel. I would be surprised if there would be any serious reprisal against Israel. And I think anyway we've withstood U.S. pressure in the past before. With Kissinger and Rogers. With the Golan as well, so we've withstood. With Obama, we had 8 years of a very hostile administration in the White House, and we've withstood it. I think when Israel makes its intentions clear and backs it up with political resolve, I think eventually, no matter how unpleasant it is, we get through it.
All right. Well, we're going to have to see how this plays out. Thank you so much for joining us, Dr. Sherman.